We be living in cuffs. We be living in cuffs. It's a put on. It's a put on. It's a put on. We be living in cuffs. We be living in cuffs. It's a put on. It's a put on. It's a put on. Living in cuffs. Yeah, I be living in cuffs. What's up, everyone? I am about to read you email between me and Kevin Dahl. Who is Kevin Dahl? Pasco Sheriff's Public. Kevin Dahl, Public Records Director, Pasco Sheriff's Office. KDOLL at pascosheriff.org. Let's read this email. It's going to be fun. Here's me to him. I would like to inspect or have emailed to me any and all emails where my name, John Filax, appears or is discussed per Chapter 119. I am waiting on our IT section to determine if or how many emails are responsive to your request. Okay. I appreciate it, I wrote back. Mr. Filax, our IT section ran a query and determined that there are 576 results that could possibly be responsive to your request. We estimate preliminary... We estimate preliminary amount of time to review each takes about 1 minute. That would come to an amount of 9.6 hours multiplied by an hourly rate of $14 equals a cost of $134.40 to review and possibly redact any information that is not public record. In accordance with Florida Public Records Law, I have found such requests, a lot of the emails are redundant, such as one email being forwarded or acknowledged by multiple people. That means that one email is basically multiplied numerous times with no new information added, but it still comes up with in our review, and we still have to review it and charge the requester for that review. So they're going to charge me for the time they have to waste because their logistics are off. And they can't find a better way to make public records public without us begging for them. Let me know what you want to do. We will not begin the review until a payment is made. Kevin Dahl. There are 576 results. Wait a second. Brian Alvaro, Director of IT. Will do. Hi, Kevin. Moving forward, send the request to me directly. I get some moment on this ASAP. I guess these are the emails between Kevin and Alvaro, the IT guy. Brian, I sent this to the help desk on Monday for an estimate and haven't received a reply. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. So then I say, I've already told you, email them to me or let me come and inspect them. I am not required to pay to inspect public records, and forcing me to do so violates, what did I say there? Violates the law. Just let me know where I can go and inspect the records and I will gladly show up. And I wrote, and I quoted 11901. It is the policy of the state that all state, county, municipal records are open for personal inspection and copying by any person. Providing access to public records is a duty of each agency. 119.07. Inspection and copying of records, photographing public records, fees, exemptions. Every person who has custody of public records shall permit the record to be inspected and copied by any person desiring to do so at any reasonable time, under reasonable conditions, and under the supervision by the custodian of the public records. I'm trying to use their own law against them. They should just give me the public records. I shouldn't have to read all this, and I shouldn't have to cite all this. Regardless of whether you view them in person or we email them to you, we still need to review them for any exemptions that we would have to redact in accordance with the Florida Public Records Law. If you want copies of the emails, that would incur a copying cost that is also outlined in the Florida Public Record Law. So he put 119.07, subsection 4, subsection D. The nature or volume of public records required to be inspected or copied pursuant to the subsection is such as to require extensive use of information technology, resources, or extensive clerical or supervisory assistance. So he quotes another part of the law where they get to charge me if they want to. let me know how you would like to proceed. As I noted in an earlier email to you, we would start on reviewing until the estimate is paid. Again, pay us, pay us, pay us, even though you already pay us. So then I write, so if I don't have the extortion money, you won't let me inspect public records, question mark. The law is the law. Public agencies receive tens of thousands of public records requests a year from the news media, lawyers, and citizens, and must charge accordingly as we are funded by taxpayer dollars. Why can't you take the taxpayer dollars that you spend on enforcing victimless unconstitutional crimes and put them towards a logistical system where someone actually works the public records and puts them up on a cloud for the public to see the records that you create? So then I wrote, slavery used to be the law also, but hopefully we are grown-ups and do not need to resort to that simple-minded mentality. How about a system where you actually make public records public and we don't have to ask for paid permission to see the records our public servants create with the money we already pay them? In the meantime, I'll try to raise the ransom you are asking for since your department isn't willing to act in good faith. So that's what you get every time you want transparency from the police and the government. You get stonewalled at every corner. They work against you, not for you. Let's be honest, people. They could allocate some of the money they take from the taxpayers against their will and put it towards a system where they can actually make public records public. This is intentional. Don't be fooled. This is 100% intentional. Thank you for watching. We've been living in cuffs. We've been living in cuffs. It's a put on. It's a put on. It's a put on. So that's Kevin Dahl, 727-844-7759, Director of Public Records. I gave his email earlier if you want to email him. So thanks for watching. Peace and tranquility. Bye-bye now.